also terrible, and I couldn't believe I saw this. Before he got injured, you know, in his 6 starts last year, David Jones. Did I say David? Or
I was about to say
Daniel Jones.
There we go.
Whoa, I got David Jones on the brain, don't I?
Of course.
Boy, I don't need to go back to that. I don't think I'm going to get a Christmas card from Penny this year.
Nah, probably not.
I did get a lot of Tiger gear, though, yesterday.
Did you? People were saying, I love what you said today. Here's some free Tiger gear.
No, it's just some of my friends over at the University of Memphis that work in the football department.
Huh.
They like me.
Hey, why not?
Basketball team probably don't. By the way, the gear looks good.
Good.
But Daniel Jones, not David Jones, Daniel Jones in his 6 starts last year had 1 completion over 10 yards.
Wow.
In 6 games. Now, I told you this when they broke the bank for him the year that they went to the postseason. He passed for over 200 yards in 2 games, both versus the Minnesota Vikings. He's a terrible quarterback. It's not going to get better for him. Eli Manning ain't walking through that door, Giants fans. I'm sorry to tell you. And I'm just saying, like, I like that Miami is pushing the ball vertically down the field, but can you construct a winner spending $60 million on your wide receivers? Well, we're going to find out. We are going to find out. We're going to talk a little football. We also have my two favorite degenerates in the entire world. That's T-Money and Uncle Brasky. They're going to be today at 12:30. I got Hardenwood because it feels so good. Some crazy funny stories at 12 o'clock. So do me a favor. Don't you dare touch the dial. Come back on the other side. We're talking with the historian, Jay Ham, Sports 56, 98.5 FM.
We are real sports talk. Sports 56 WHBQ. Available on your radio dial at 560 AM and 98.5 FM, as well as around the world online at sports56whbq.com. Take us with you everywhere by downloading the Sports 56 app. And at home, just say, Alexa, play Sports 56. Wherever you are, stay tuned in to real sports talk. Sports 56 and 98.5 FM.
Welcome to the Rendezvous.
This is John Vergas. When my dad started the Rendezvous in 1948, I don't think anyone could have imagined we'd still be serving shoulder, cheese plates, and our world-famous dry rub ribs 75 years later. But we are still here in the basement, in an alley in downtown Memphis. We sincerely thank you for making the Rendezvous what it is today. Charlie Vergas Rendezvous. A legendary experience for over 75 years, whether you dine in, pick up, or ship across the country.
It's time to rock, Randy, in your new 2023 Jeep Renegade Latitude 4-wheel drive. $25,889 or $389 a month. That's $5,206 off MSRP. How about a 2024 Dodge Hornet GT all-wheel drive? Packing up to 268 horsepower, plus 295 pound-feet of torque. 32,320. Plus power up in our 2023 Dodge Charger SXT 4-door. $28,072. That's over $9,000 off MSRP.
So drive past the rest and come to the Gossip. Gossip Chrysler Jeep Dodge Ram Fiat along the pipe. Or online anytime. GossipMotorcars.net.
Hi, this is Troy Fiveash, owner of Fiveash Roofing. In these uncertain economic times, there are so many things as a contractor and a business owner that I cannot control. The rising cost of materials, not to mention fuel and transportation costs. In the last 2 years, shingle prices have almost doubled, and commercial materials have doubled. And I don't have to tell you what fuel costs these days. But you know what I can control? How much markup I put on a project. I have always prided myself in knowing I never gouge a customer. But in an effort to ensure my crews have work and my customers are being treated fairly, I have lowered my profit margin, hoping to give you a price you can live with and keeping my crews busy. So if you need a roof or gutters, please give us a call. Five Ash Roofing, fair, honest, and ethical. Five Ash Roofing, a proud sponsor of Tiger Athletics and a member of the Tigers home team. 367-0050 or MemphisRoofer.com. 367-0050 or MemphisRoofer.com.
Julie and John Beating
Clothing Company, we have it all. From handmade Amish leather belts, fine and casual clothing, boots, casual boots, work boots, fancy boots, and even safety toe boots. Lots of cowboy hats to choose from, even Nebo lights, good-looking duck head dress shirts, duck head caps, shorts, and pants. Tons of jeans from Ariat, Wrangler, Devil Dog, and Times Ranch jeans. At Hewlett & Dunn, we have a great selection of Old South t-shirts and caps. Fine clothing from dress to casual to Sunday best. Enjoy choosing from UFO's orthopedic approved shoes. Hewlett & Dunn Boot and Clothing Company. Boots of every size, every color, every skin. Great quality Western, work, and safety toe boots. Hewlett & Dunn Boots and Clothing Company. 111 North Center Street, Collierville. Hewlett & Dunn. Hewlett & Dunn, serving you and your family since 1961.
At University of Maryland Global Campus, we give our students credit. Credit for deciding while stuck in traffic to get a bachelor's degree. Credit for managing 3 kids, 2 dogs, and a full-time job to pursue an MBA. Students at UMGC can use prior learning or relevant experience to earn up to 90 credits toward a bachelor's, and graduate students can transfer up to 12 credits toward their master's. Plus, get your application fee waived through May 31st. Flexible online and hybrid classes start soon. Learn more at umgc.edu. Certified to operate in Virginia by SHED.
The times they are a-changing. Bob Dylan's song is even more meaningful today in the real estate industry. This is Sheldon Rosenberg with Mark's Benstorff Realtors. And in the months to come, if you decide to sell your home, you better have a knowledgeable agent to guide you through the changes that are taking place. As I tell people, it's not that you don't know the answers, you don't know the questions. So, if you or someone you know is thinking of selling, talk to 2 to 3 experienced real estate brokers to guide you through the changes, but make sure that I am one of them. I have a highly successful strategic marketing program that can mean the difference in when you sell and what you make. We're also affiliated with leading real estate companies of the world. A relocation network that means added exposure for your home from buyers moving into the Memphis area. Find out why people often say that when you want the job done, all shell done. You can reach me at 483-0546 or memphisrelocate.com. That's memphisrelocate.com or 483-0546.
Now you want to get enough? Come on!
Now back to Sports 56 Happy Hour on Sports 56 and 98.5 FM. Here once again, Johnny Radio.
Welcome back to a little Sports 56 Happy Hour. Happy Friday, y'all. My brain is almost back. I say I'm almost at 40%, brother.
At 40?
Man, you know,
better than 30.
Yeah, it's better than 30. And by the way, let me just tell you something. If my brain's at 40% as good as my brain is, that's like me shooting threes at 40% clip. Pretty good.
Debatable. It ain't bad if you're looking at it from 3. I'm looking at it from overall field goal percentage standpoint.
Well,
that's how I'm looking at it too.
I ain't been 100% in a long time.
What was that team in the NCAA tournament? They were like a 16 seed, and they had that one dude who shot nothing
Jack
but
Golke,
threes.
Oakland,
Jack Golke.
They're 15 seed.
Boy was cracking threes left and right.
He only took like 8 twos the entire
He
season.
took like 8 2-pointers the whole year. You know?
They're like, there are Kentucky fans out there who are still like just now freaking out about that. By the way, Kentucky fans, did you look at what Mark Pope has coming back?
They're going to be fun. They're a fun team.
I would tell you one thing. They would have hung John Calipari from the rafters in Rep Arena if he was bringing that team to Lexington.
Yeah. What is it? Was it something like a move like Tubby was doing here?
It ain't that bad. No, dude. Tubby mailed it in before he got here. I would tell you one thing. I might have killed Penny, but let me tell you something. Worst thing that the University of Memphis has ever done was bring Tubby here to get his money for retirement.
We can have a talk about that one day.
Man, he didn't do jack.
No, I'm just saying. I think that's a worthy discussion.
Also,
like
he pissed me off more than anybody in the history of the world. We're at the golf. Man, what golf tournament we were at? Something to do for the University of Memphis. I think we're at Ridgeway Country Club. And he's comes to me, like, you know, AD, he's a little person talking or whatever. It's like, yeah, we're going to have him here today, 12 o'clock, be ready, 12 o'clock. We're going to talk Tiger basketball. Man, my man walks in back from playing golf that morning, looks over, and then turns around. He's like, oh, yeah, I'm supposed to do a radio show with that guy. Don't make eye contact. Don't make eye contact, and runs straight to his car. I was like, I had
Who,
one
Tubby?
finger for him. Yeah, man.
Oh man.
So yeah.
right.
Not only
Sound
was
biased.
not only was he a crappy coach and won a national championship with Rick Pitino's kids in Kentucky, he ain't never done nothing since.
Well, he's taken like 5.
Yeah, I was gonna say he has like a record for taking teams. He's a good coach. I mean,
I got a question
I'm
for
always
you.
a Tubby supporter.
Here's how it is, man. It's kind of simple. It's like a marriage. You might look at your buddy and
Subjective.
see his wife and say, "Damn, boy,
Subjective.
he outkicked his coverage."
I got you.
But then you get back home and realize she don't clean nothing. She
Well-
don't do nothing. She don't do jack.
Another
Tubby,
show for another day.
you
I
were
can-
like,
I
he's
can-
a
I can
national
feel you.
championship winning coach. But man, when he came to Memphis, that dude didn't clean a dish, didn't wash his clothes,
Well, here's the thing
didn't
with
cut
him.
his grass.
Even when he was at Kentucky, you can really see that he was not up for the high maintenance dude. After Keith Bogans, I can't think of. I
Yeah,
think
you right
Rondo.
about that.
Thought
I
about
think
Keith
he had
Bogans a
Rondo.
long
Rondo
time.
was a McDonald's All. I think Rondo may have been his last McDonald's All American.
I was about to say, look at the guys he brought in at Memphis. It was like all JUCO guys.
Right. I mean, even from there, from Minnesota, he just
Sure.
kind of kept it
Yeah.
there. Texas Tech kind of did the same thing. Then it was JUCO dudes, Division II prospects that was coming here. And it was just boring. But either here or there, that's Tubby. I can understand your pain on that one, though. I just
How did I get off on this pain?
I don't know, but I could talk for. We could use the whole show. I could talk about Tubby. I love Tubby. I do.
He also loves Elvis.
I do. I got an Elvis on my hat right now, John. How about that?
That's actually what I thought
Little
about
EP.
it. I was like, I know what that dance is.
Had to scam him.
I'm from Whitehaven. Elvis live in my neighborhood as far as I'm concerned. You know,
Love that.
I'm just saying.
You almost
One
bought
of
his
your
house
own.
at the foreclosure, didn't you?
Hey,
That's right. You're the one scammed him, Jay. How about
he
that?
He just from the Haven. That's just what it is. It's just trials of the lifestyles of the Haven. That's all. I'm Chuck D when it comes to Elvis. And those people who know what that reference means, they know what it means.
Chuck D. I like that.
You know what it means, Sean. You old enough.
I thought you were going to say I'm cool enough.
I said, no, you're old enough to get that one. But I got a fact that a lot of people not thinking about in regards to the NBA Finals.
You got a fact?
Yes. You know, Jason Kidd is the first dude to be drafted by a team, play for their team, and also head coach their team in the NBA Finals. Won the finals.
No, I didn't know that.
Won the finals as a player with the
Yeah, I
Mavericks.
know, but I didn't ever think about
Head
it. Like him,
coach.
he's the only one
And he
ever.
Bill Russell.
Larry
Bill
Bird
Russell
didn't-
wasn't drafted by the Celtics. That's
He
the
didn't.
key.
What about I was talking about Larry Bird? Magic Johnson is what I was trying to say. Magic never did jack when he was coaching, did he?
Nah.
He was also a terrible night a host for
That was
Nightlife.
around the same time too when he coached and
Late
had
night.
the Magic Hour.
Yeah,
I
that was
remember
terrible, bro. I was like, give me back Arsenio Hall. My God, dog, Magic.
But I mean, because like Bill Russell coached and played for the Celtics, he did it as a player coach, but he wasn't drafted by the Celtics. He was drafted by the St. Louis Hawks. Easy Ed McCauley's kid got sick. They made the swap. Ed McCauley's from St. Louis. They made the swap. Red Auerbach made the swap for Russell, for McCauley. The rest is history. But Jason Kidd was drafted by the Mavericks 30 years ago, number 2 overall.
Damn.
That dude took the Nets to the finals, came back, won a championship with Dallas as the starting point guard.
So he's like the Chuck D and Flavor Flav of the
most
Dallas
part.
Mavericks organization.
For the most part, yeah.
Little
He's
Public
seen it
Enemy.
all. I mean,
How
you
the hell
gotta
did we
think
get on
about
Public Enemy, man? Is this 1985?
Well, think about it, because we put Dirk just in general as the face of the Dallas Mavericks, but it's really Jason Kidd. If you
Well-
want to make that, I'm going to make that argument. They can share the mantle. It's no problem. Maybe because Dirk is going to be the most recognizable, but Jason Kidd is Jason Kidd. Just saying. Already in the Hall of Famer. Probably going to be in the Hall of Fame as a coach, too.
Especially if he gets this chip.
Especially if he wins this one.
And if he wins this one with Luka and Kyrie, I mean, it's only been a year and a half since they've been together, and look how good they're playing. I mean, Jason Tatum and Jaylen Brown been together, 6 years?
Yeah, and you still be hating on them, huh?
Man, yes, I'm hating on them, man.
Especially the bright skin dude. You always hating on those bright skin dudes, man. So, man.
No, dude. I'm jealous. Their tan's a little bit better than mine. Just a little bit, though. Just a little bit.
That's gonna be a fun series, though.
Man, it's going to be so good. Honestly, I keep looking at this series, and I do want to ask you this because Dallas, what they've done is been just ridiculously impressive. I mean, they dismantled Minnesota. We talked about how great Minnesota's defense was against Denver. We talked about how great Minnesota's defense was all year. Gafford, Lively, P.J. Washington, Jones, Luka. Like, those dudes are coming in there and playing sick defense. They are they protect the rim. You want to jack up threes? Go right ahead. They're also going to get those boards and easy second half
Jason
chance.
Kidd's player resume and see how many all defensive teams he made. He's one of those.
Yep.
You're going to have to guard somebody when you're playing for these dudes. And you get Luka to compete, in which we saw a lot. Luka stepping in, sliding over, taking charges, and all kind of, he's doing it on both ends, burning that candle like that, First, let me say this about Minnesota. You can tell when a team is young, when they get somewhere, when they get to a point of the season where their body's never been there before. They hadn't played that type of meaningful basketball that late in the year, with the exception of Mike Conley. With the other time when he got to the conference finals and they got the broom, was that 11 years ago when we had that fun ride?
Thanks, San Antonio.
Hey, we still don't like them people. We can team up with Charles Barkley in regards to San Antonio, Memphis and San Antonio. We can work that out, But just in general, back to Minnesota, it's just they're young. And those young legs, when those young legs tire out, those young minds are starting to tire out too.
And they have one of the mentally weak superstars in the sport in Cat.
I'm not even going to go there because in the same token, where as well as he's played all postseason, we finally saw a dud from Nas Reed. And that's from legs. That's from just the mental legs, the mental anguish, all of that. Playoff stress is a real thing, y'all. You got to win 16.
It's also kind of why it makes me like Dallas, because Luka and Kyrie, those two dudes, they're
as
coming.
Well as Jason Kidd,
and
poise,
Jason
the
Kidd.
veteran poise, all of that. But on the flip,
Jason Tatum is closer to Cat than he's closer to Luka.
You go over to the other side and you got the same thing with Drew Holiday.
Now, actually, let me tell you something. Derek White and Drew Holiday are the one reason that gives me a little bit of pause, because Holiday's Dallas has to realize, you look over at Boston, they have a bunch of dudes they can throw at Kyrie. They have a bunch of dudes they can throw at Luka. Like, there's a lot of matchups.
A lot of matchups, but who going to win those counters of the other guys, if you will? What's my man that comes off the bench for Dallas?
You talking about Lively?
No, not Lively. He plays on the wing. I had his name earlier. Oh, God.
For Dallas? Are you talking about Powell? Wait, man. Green?
Not Dwight Powell. Not Green. It's the other one.
Exum?
Not Exum.
Kleber?
I'm going to get to his name.
I'm never going to be able to make... I can't think of another word. Green?
I
already said that.
Just a second.
He's pulling it out. I mean, I'm talking about his phone, people. He's talking about his phone. If he did that, he would not be back in studio next Friday. We'd have him on the telephone. I don't need you to do... who's my little boy?
Hardy,
Jeffrey
Jaden Hardy.
Oh, damn. Yeah, I wasn't going to get there.
Quick cat. They can get a lot of buckets and bunches real quick. Plays on both ends, competes like that. I think Dallas has the depth advantage. Dallas has the coaching advantage. But I do like Joe Mazzulla and the things that he's willing to do for it. Joe Mazzulla can relate to his dudes because he's closer in age. So it makes sense. I mean, Al Horford is older than Joe Mazzulla.
Well, man, Al Horford was he was a Gator boy.
Yeah.
Like the Noah teams, like the back-to-back national championship before UConn.
And that was 17 years ago.
Long damn time ago.
Time.
I don't even think I had gray hair back then.
Hey, I know. I mean, I did. I know I didn't. I was just starting to really get the beard and all that. Neither here nor there, though. Just those matchups across the board that we're going to break down this Tuesday night, John. 94 Feet of Life, youtube.com/94 Feet of Life. It's 7:30 Eastern, 6:30 Central. you're more than welcome to join us. We might have to bring you on.
Is this
there.
next Tuesday?
This Tuesday.
Coming up?
Yeah.
Guess what? My brain should be back to at least 70%.
I was going to think you was probably going to be at 63, maybe at least
69.
Yeah, somewhere in there.
Somewhere around there.
Yeah.
Makes sense.
That works, though. We can use it,
Mm-hmm.
Might have to get. I got to get. You know what? I owe my boy T Money a run, too.
Oh, God.
And I know he probably ready to bet on some finals activities or something like that. So we're going to link up and do something.
I'll tell you one thing, man. T-Money and Uncle Brasky, they're joining us at 12:30. I don't know what Brasky's going to bet on since he's been betting against, Ole Miss baseball for the last month.
It's that hard out here, huh? You waiting on football, huh, Brasky?
Yeah. Dude, he's been watching the new football, the Birmingham Stallions. That's his
UFL.
team. Yeah, the UFL.
I tried, and I really do try to watch the UFL, especially with Memphis on, but Memphis be getting smashed.
Yeah, not very good.
Yeah, that looks bleak.
I went over there, it was like 42-9 or something like that. I'm like, what is this? They just started.
They are not very good. They are not.
I ain't playing. I still may go out and check them out, though, just to go give some support. It's that time of the year, man. We got to find stuff to do.
Well, we got to figure out what we're going to do till Thursday.
Well, I mean, you got WNBA action, of course.
All right, I'm just going to be straight up. WNBA is a terrible product.
Oh, it's not.
It is. These games, man. Now I'm going to tell you something.
What you watch.
I've been gambling and winning some money.
You're watching what they're forcing you to watch.
What do you mean?
You've been watching a lot of the Indiana Fever.
No, I ain't actually. They've been on too much.
Watch the Las Vegas Aces.
I was going to say the Mercury team.
Watch Connecticut.
I watched them. They were pretty good.
Connecticut hooping.
They've got the defense, right?
Oh, yeah.
Okay, yeah. I knew there was one team that has like the best defense in the league.
Right.
And everyone was
Listen,
talking
do you
crazy
remember?
about him.
Okay, I used to hate Luka because he whines and cries all the time. When I watch the WNBA, I feel like there's 10 Lukas on the court crying and whining, but they got long hair and fingernails.
Caitlin Clark, she complains a little bit.
Hell, they all do.
I've noticed that.
I don't know if you know this. They should. You know what they do?
Jordan,
Yep.
Magic, all them dudes in the era that we grew up in.
But you know what Steve Kerr didn't do? Act like a diva and a little bleep.
Who didn't?
Kerr.
Why would he?
Paxton. That's what I'm saying. Every single woman in the whole damn league acts like a little beat.
You mean Steve Kerr, who was sucker punched for no reason by Michael Jordan?
Man, I'd have punched him too. I'd be like, little man, don't look at me. I'm Michael Jordan.
Just saying.
Oh, man.
Don't act like Michael did something wrong. Kerr, quit looking at him, Kerr.
Michael Jordan and Tupac Shakur can get away with the most heinous sucker activity. And anybody in our culture and demographic is just going to look the clean the other way.
Anybody from my
goats.
generation, my age, Mike can do no wrong.
He can do no wrong except if I see it. I'm going to call it what it is. But nah, it's one of those, man, where you have to really just accept it for what it is. It's women's basketball.
Man, the college game, though, it doesn't seem so whiny. And
because here's what we're talking about. Pros whine.
That's true, and they drink a lot of it as well.
They drink a lot of it. They whine a lot of it. It's one.
I think that's why I love the new Kyrie, because I don't hear him whine. I don't hear him complain. I hear him acting every time I turn around.
You remember Tim Duncan at Wake Forest, right?
The most boring superstar in the history of the world.
And when he got to about year 6 in the NBA, you start seeing a lot of this.
True.
You start seeing a lot of the "what did I do" type facial expressions.
He's never committed a foul, I know.
Pros whine, man. It's just part of the deal.
Well, at least they can dunk in the NBA.
This is why. Hey, here's the problem I got with that too.
Why don't they just lower the goal so these girls can jam? I play on an 8.5-foot goal because I know I ain't
You won't even
dunking.
lower the goal for the 8-year-olds.
That's ridiculous.
You won't even lower the goal for 8-year-old kids who are learning the game. You got them playing on regulation, but
crazy.
I was supposed to ask Asia Wilson to go play on 8.5. Nah, I wouldn't dare disrespect Asia Wilson like that. I wouldn't dare disrespect Breonna. Did you see what they did though? Breonna Stewart and Nafisa Collier. They started their own women's league, 3-on-3. They're gonna play 3-on-3 and 1-on-1.
Oh yeah, and I also heard they're gonna pay him 6 figures. And let me tell you something.
Fly.
No, this is called the dumbest business decision in the history of the world. Who the hell's going to go watch 3-on-3 women's basketball when they won't even watch the WNBA?
Because you know what this means
know
for
what?
them?
You have mental
they
issues.
ain't got to go back across
What?
seas.
God, you have mental issues.
They ain't got to go back across
That's
seas. They
true.
can stay
Yeah.
home and get their
That's a
bread.
good point.
Well, good. Congratulations.
We're about growing the game.
I'm
bruh.
talking about from a business standpoint.
Yeah.
Whoever
And
invests in this is going to
theirs.
look like the Rock's
It
dumbass
is
and putting all that money in the
theirs.
XFL.
It's theirs.
Dude, go ahead
This
and
ain't
pull the
about
Rock.
none of this. They
I don't
ain't
like
got
Dwayne
no,
Johnson neither.
Ain't no front office people. Ain't none of that. Just like how Ice Cube pimping with the big
Oh,
three.
yeah.
You know what?
Oh, I love the big
Do
Same
you
thing.
know what? I'm going to have more people watching shorty ball in my backyard than people be watching 3-on-3 women's basketball.
Go
Please.
forward. In America, sure, basketball is a global product.
Man, you tell
Holler
me.
at me
Hold
on
up.
that.
Hold up.
Basketball
think
in
some-
America, women's this is the whole.
Oui,
this-
oui.
You're actually speaking to the whole thing and narrative why women's basketball hadn't succeeded in America because of how the takes are. It's this, it's that, it's stupid. They should lower the rim. No. Y'all disrespectful, especially these cats who talk about, well, let's take the best high school team and put them against the.
Okay,
no,
hold
no,
on.
no.
I
Don't take the best high school team. How about you? The cat that's saying that. You go get 4 dudes. Go to Las Vegas and holler at the Aces.
Man,
Go
I'm
beat
going
the
to get my
champs.
ass whipped by
That's
them.
not-
I'm not even saying that.
So shut the dumb stuff up about let's lower the rim.
The product
Let's
sucks.
do this.
Hey, I love
Get
baseball, but
outta
do you
here
watch
with that.
baseball?
I'm a hoop head. I'm going to appreciate it. So I'm going to respect it and represent it and celebrate it as it should be. That's just the way it
And
is.
I'm going to tell you this. This is a
If-
fad.
and if you don't like it, get out the way.
In
Get
next
out
year
the way.
at this time.
Because you know what else that we don't like? We don't like boring AL Central baseball.
Again,
We don't like
I'm not going to argue with you.
boring MLS. We don't like
MLS, what's
boring
that?
Major League Soccer.
Major League Soccer. We don't like boring middle of the road NFL games that start at noon that people just play for parlays.
Let me just tell
I'd
you
rather
secret.
take some hooping over that.
I'm all
That's just
about
me.
any NFL football.
You know, but it's just one of those. But I'm a sports dude, so I'm gonna appreciate all of it. You know,
I guess I don't know. I think
I just don't like
I
the
got
bashing on the
so
women,
excited. Man, I ain't bashing on women.
you bashing the women, man.
Please, dude. There ain't no toxic masculinity coming out me.
Yeah, you bashing the women, man. The lower the rim thing, I'm triggered off that because I'm like, yo, and you probably got an 8-year-old kid, not you, but the cats that say you probably got an 8-year-old kid that's playing on regulation.
Yeah.
He can't shoot on regulation.
Whole
But-
team's throwing up air balls on
Right.
10-foot goals.
But you want him to shoot the 3. You got him working on Euro steps. And what is this? You know, it's like, but all of these complaints, they speak to why the international side is not just caught up, but it's basically trumped the American side on development. If we can put 5 NBA dudes who not American born, who can like legit hold up against our best 5 American born, that's where we at. All because of how we perceive the game.
Well,
Just the truth.
I can just tell you this is a consumer of products and a man who loves to gamble on anything.
But
I
see,
bet
that's
on
also-
like
that's
4
also a new
games,
wrinkle.
and that means I'm forced to watch it. And then I'm excited, and I'm
I feel like
mainlining a
cats
little
who,
WNBA.
I feel like cats are forced to watch the Arizona Cardinals and the Oakland Raiders too, but just because they're betting on it. They're
It's football,
betting on
though.
parlays.
It's still football.
The parlay, Kevin Durant was right about this parlay stuff though. What he said a couple of years ago, it's like y'all have added a new wrinkle of analysis to the game that's not real. Because y'all basing it on what these players didn't do for you based on a parlay. Not you, but there's a lot of dudes that I interact with. He suck. He didn't hit my parlay. No, you just suck at picking parlays.
Because parlays
It's really what
are
it
a way
is.
to lose a lot of money quick. You get all like, oh man, I just could bet $1,000 to win 200 grand. Let's go. You got to hit 7 damn games in a row, but good luck.
It's like any of you cats who bet on a Karl Anthony Towns parlay, knowing this dude was not shooting the ball well all playoff, that's your fault. You can't put that on. You can say Cat sucked this, that, and the other year, but you suck at picking parlays because you kept going with a trend that you knew wasn't working. Poof on it.
I have to say I can't argue with that. We got to take a quick time out because I still have to talk a couple other issues with you, and I want to remind everybody out there, it is a Friday. We are T-minus 8 minutes from 12 o'clock. So, ergo, it's the afternoon, bro. It's in the PM. Stop by your local liquor store.
I might have to do that today. I'm lying on.
Grab you some Tito's. It's the best spirit around. It's crafted and still in the United States down in Austin, Texas, man. It's American vodka.
Do
It's
they
also
sell the shot size?
Dude, actually the one down the street does. They have the little man, they're like the little flights. You know,
I don't work
little
on
dollars.
Saturdays no more, so I kind of want to party this evening.
Man, come over to my house. I got like 3 bottles in the crib.
But see, when I come over your house, you're going to be back down another 30%.
That's a good point. That's a good point. And I'm actually taking a break this weekend. I'm going to be home alone. Chas is going out of town, too, by the way. Yeah! Yeah! What? I'm back in Two Shakes, Sports 56, 98.5 FM.
Join the voice of the Tigers, Dave Woloshin, for Wolo and Friends. Weekday mornings from 10 to 11, here on Sports 56 and 98.5 FM.
Includes all rebates and incentives. Price excludes $6.95 PF. Lease includes PF $6.95. $6.50 acquisition fee. EV 6 P5610964. MSRP $50,200. Telluride RG 510-849. MSRP $38,305. Forte LXS RE 780-169. MSRP $21,820. Must finance through Hyundai. Excludes tax title license. See dealer for complete details. Offer valid through 5/31/2024 with approved credit dealers.
I got Jeff Allen on the line to hear about some crazy deals happening at Gossett Kia southbound Mariah.
Randy, I'd love to give all our customers our best deal. 2024 Kia Forte LXS gets 41 MPG Highway, $199 a month, $34.99 due at signing. 282 miles EPA estimated range will get you where you want to go in the 2023 Kia EV6 Win, $249 a month, plus a 2024 Telluride LX, $357 a month. Both $39.99 due at signing and 24-month lease.
And 0% for 48 months on 2024 EV9 and peace of mind with a 10-year, 100,000-mile powertrain limited warranty.
So whether you live in Horn Lake, South Haven, Olive Branch, or Memphis, we'll make you happy at Gossett Kia South on Mount Moriah.
Everyone has dreams, and if you've been dreaming of new appliances, Appliance Liquidators can make your dreams come true at any budget. Appliance Liquidators in South Haven is family-owned with low prices on appliances along with top-notch customer service. Choose from authorized brands including Crosley, GE, Maytag, LG, Whirlpool, and more. Appliance Liquidators specializes in clearance and scratch and dent. You get quality with minor imperfections at affordable prices. Stop dreaming and start living with new appliances from Appliance Liquidators, 3320 Goodman Road East in South Haven.
I'm Gary York. I'm the service director at Lexus in Memphis. Our service department wants to be more than just a place where you get your oil changed. We do glass repair, windshield replacement, recalibration of your camera and sonar systems, even wheel repair, tire replacement, all the things you would expect from a luxury automotive dealer. Please check out our website. You can schedule your appointment, check out our specials, hours of operation, or if you'd like to do it in person, please reach out to one of our associates at 901-271-5199.
Jenkins Floors and More invite you to their retail warehouse where they pass wholesale savings on to you. Jenkins Floors in Little Rock, Cleveland, Mississippi, and opening June 1st in Horn Lake at 2356 West Goodman Road. Specializing in flooring and carpeting, tile, plantation shutters, and blinds, Jenkins makes your life easy with a 2-week turnaround. Contractors, builders, or family projects, call 662-469-9350 for a free estimate. Owners Timmy and Rebecca Jenkins say hello to Sports 56 fans and look forward to your business.
Yo, Mark, long time no see. You still down at Dyer's?
Man, I'm not down at Dyer's. I'm out at Collierville Historic Town Square.
When'd you move out there?
We've been out there for about 13 years. We've got the shops, the park. We got the train the kids like to play on.
You still cooking those burgers the old-fashioned way?
Man, we're still flattening out those hamburger balls on a slab of marble and skillet frying them the old-fashioned way like they've been doing for 100 years.
Dude, you still have those onion rings.
Man, they're fantastic. Hand-breaded, served up just right.
I loved those milkshakes. Please tell me you're still doing those.
Man, we are hand-dipping those shakes, putting them in the old glass in the shake tin, served the old-fashioned way.
You got any new items out there I need to know about?
We're just doing a lot of gourmet sandwiches. We've got farm-raised catfish straight out of the Delta. We've got some hot tamales from Pasquale's Tamales out of Helena, Arkansas.
Man, are they served in the husk?
What those guys like to say, they're so good, you'll suck the shuck.
Go see my buddy Mark at Dyer's Cafe in Collierville's historic town square.
Get ready because the Gossett Mitsubishi Motors Summer Sales Event is on, and now is the best time to buy. You want 43 MPG Highway? We Gossett in 2024 Mitsubishi Mirage, $18,960 or $279 a month. 2024 Mitsubishi Outlander Sport, we Gossett, $27,350 or $399 per month. And your summer adventure starts with 2024 Mitsubishi Outlander SE, we Gossett, $29,865 or $449 a month. Plus, every Gossett Mitsubishi comes with Mitsubishi's 10-year, 100,000-mile powertrain limited warranty. That's Gossett Mitsubishi, 1870 Covington Pike, online 24/7 at memphismitsubishi.com.
If you want it, we got it at Gossett Motor Cars.
HFO 9083, MSRP 19460, Sport RU 0110 764, MSRP 28070, Outlander RZO 53896, MSRP 30895, PF 695, acquisition fee 595, 15 cents excess mileage, excludes tax title and license. See dealer for complete details. Offer valid to end of the month with approved dealer stock only.
The only power source capable of generating 1.21 gigawatts of electricity is a bolt of lightning.
Now, back to Sports 56 Happy Hour on Sports 56 and 98.5 FM. Here once again, Johnny Radio.
Welcome back to a little Sports 56 Happy Hour. I'm your buddy Johnny Radio. I'm a little fired up. It is a Friday. It is a beautiful Friday. I hope you're having a lot of fun out there. And I want to remind everybody that this weekend, man, and every single day of your life, you're going to need to be protected. And you're going to need the best. And my buddy Bob at State Farm, he is the best. He can buckle you up with auto insurance. He can back your life with health insurance. And he can cover your business, whether it's starting, growing, or maturing. Like a good neighbor, State Farm is there. Check out Bob Simpson at bobsimpson.org. That's right, bobsimpson.org. He'll give you a free quote, or you can give him a call at 901-381-1233. If you're going to get the best, you know the best is at State Farm. And you're Jake from State Farm. His name really is Bob Simpson. All right, my man, Jay, how is life? It's Friday. We're excited about things. We have to wait until Thursday. So we are going to have a lot of BS conversation between now and the NBA Finals. I hate the long layoff, but hey, man, I get it. TV makes all the money. They run the show. That's just how it is. But I want to know something when it comes to what we heard over this Western Conference series. And it was Stan Van Gundy, I call him, because he looks just like Ron Jeremy, the porn star.
He does.
He looks just like him, bro.
I think he recently just lost his wife, too. Shout out to him.
What?
Yeah.
Man, I love Stan. Man, I love Stan. But he said that the Mavericks, that Kyrie and Luka are the greatest offensive backcourt ever assembled. He didn't say the greatest backcourt, period. He said, but offensively, they're the best he's ever seen. And I'm going to tell you right now, after watching them dismantle Minnesota,
I agree with him.
The way they beat up on Oklahoma City, the way they dropped the Clippers like a bad habit, I have to say I agree too. And by the way, how is it in sports? And this is what I also love about sports. You're just one good season away from total redemption.
True.
Kyrie was classified as a cancer, an organizational killer, a person who's all about himself. And then and then just a year and a half go by, you send him with Dallas and Luka and J Kidd.
Got a new change of scenery.
Get a new change of scenery. Got married.
Yeah.
You know, and he's matured. He does it now. He's not telling his teammates what to do. He's telling them what he would do.
We watched him grow up.
We watched him, and let me tell you something. It's crazy.
He came in the game when he was 19, so we really watched him grow up.
And he has been, man, this Kyrie has been, like, because he's always been I think, the most aesthetically pleasing basketball player since he's been in the league.
I think I said this to you last week when I was here. My favorite part about Kyrie Irving is that he's won a championship being Kyrie Irving. He didn't have to change none of his game up.
Made it one of the biggest shots in NBA history.
And back in the finals
with LeBron on the
new
court.
Organization, and didn't have to change up nothing. The only thing he changed up was probably more of like his approach.
Like, by the way, just back to the Michael Jordan, LeBron James. LeBron James would never have a championship without Kyrie He would never have it because he wasn't gonna make that shot because he's too scared to shoot it. And if
two
Draymond
before
Green didn't hit him in the junk, what about Ray Allen doesn't hit a wild 3-pointer with no time left on the clock from the corner? He don't get jacked.
I gotta defend LeBron real quick. Everybody loved to say that that Ray Allen saved it, but LeBron got them in position for the three to be made. Then he took over the overtime session after that. Then he took over.
Are you
game
married to
seven.
me? You just like to argue with me.
This is the fun part.
I'm just kidding.
You like throwing the lob.
Oh, I
to
love
him
throwing
on
lobs to
an
you.
argument. But it's like these arguments I already have in the clip because I hear them so much, and it's like it's a counter, and it's just not like stop it, yo, because it's like you can't really disregard that part of it.
When LeBron's gone, I will be sitting there singing his accolades. 20 all NBA teams. He really is. Nobody's body has ever held up like LeBron James.
My favorite part about that is when you talk about him.
Maybe Nolan Ryan. I mean, he was 44 years old and still
Brady.
pitching. And Tom Brady. But you know what? I don't know.
Well, I mean, because Brady not to be a mobile dude, he was able to stay in the pocket and be mobile enough.
I don't get Brady. Brady, I don't understand because the dude, when he came out of Michigan, was the ugliest dude on planet Earth. That
shot,
pasty
right?
white, nasty looking chest with a little peach fuzz in the middle. Him looking like he's been out all night on a bender. And now he's like chiseled.
And he ended up being the greatest.
The goatest. He's the goatiest goat of all.
But that's why
he looked like a goat coming out of college, though.
This is true. This is true. But that whole thing, even with that, like just going back to what Stan was saying in regards to the greatest offense, I can't think of one that's that dynamic because Luka was that skilled when he arrived. That was the thing. I told you the Luka story, right? One of my guys, Greg Jones, shout out to G2. He was sent by a coach here, a high school coach. He wouldn't say who it was, but they sent him to basically see if he could recruit Luka to play high school basketball in America. Luka was already 16 years old. He had a $3 million buyout.
Damn.
At 16. And he was telling us about this dude then. This was in 2015 when he was like, yo, go on YouTube, look up Luka Doncic. It spelled his last name with the whole everything. We looked it up. We checked it out. I said, yo, this dude ain't number 16. Oh, he going to be a problem in a couple of years. 3 years later, here we go. And he came in with everything that he's older at this point, so he's much more skilled, playing against adults, playing against grown men, and he's murdering these dudes at 15, 16 years old.
Well, he's murdering them right now in the NBA.
And he's doing the same thing right now in the league. And just 6 years in, what hasn't he done? For the most, he hadn't won the MVP, but he's won the MVP of the Western Conference Finals.
Yeah, and he also just
scoring champ,
first NBA player in history,
5-time All-Star, 5-time All-NBA selection. That's a Hall of Fame resume right now.
Dude's the first
right now.
First player in the NBA history to put up to have at least 150 rebounds, 150 assists, and 50 made threes in a single postseason, and the man hasn't even played in the finals yet.
And he ain't played in the finals yet, and he's just 24 years old. That's insane, yo.
Damn, he's been in the league for a while.
Been in 6 years. This is year 6. But he hit the ground running.
He was a scoring champ this year, wasn't he?
Yeah. He hit the ground running. He's 5-time All-NBA in 6 years. You know who else did that?
LeBron.
In that short span? Oh, Grant Hill. Grant Hill's first 6 seasons, he was All-NBA, I think.
Dude, I'm telling you right now, Grant Hill doesn't. The injuries took a great
This
one
is
from
why it's great
us.
to have cats like the historian around. Gotta keep stuff in perspective.
Tell everybody where they can find you.
Hey, youtube.com/94 feet of life. Also, I hang out some on Twitter. I don't like to tweet. There's a bunch of real booger eaters on Twitter. They don't know what they be talking about sometimes. They just be hating. But
see, I don't conversate.
I don't either.
I tweet, retweet, and like things. And I read a lot of BS.
Read a lot of BS. I steal videos and post them on my wall.
Oh, yeah, they're great.
Shout out
Also,
to NBA Cobwebs. That's where I steal a lot of my content from. Just for the future reference. But
I like it.
At 94 Feet Historian on Twitter. Find me there as well.
I'll see you later this afternoon.
Absolutely.
It's time to get the weekend started right And the weekend always starts right when you have the best, and that's Tito's Handmade Vodka. We're back into Shake Sports 56, 98.5 FM.
Good news for car and truck buyers. The Sunrise Chevy Ranch has acres of new Chevys and GM certified in stock, ready for immediate delivery. A $6 million used car inventory and cars and trucks for every budget, and a lot specializing in cars and trucks under $99.95. If you've been turned down by another dealer, see us at Sunrise. We specialize in financing, and SunriseMemphis.com is home of guaranteed credit approval. Cars and trucks may not be free, but at least they're affordable at Sunrise. Together, let's drive the Sunrise Chevy Ranch. 385.
Looking for sports in all the wrong places? Try the Owner's Box Sports Bar and Grill in Lakeland Town Square. Fun, friendly, exciting, and comfortable with wall-to-wall TVs for all your favorite games, 24 taps for all your favorite beers, including NA and local craft beers, and an in-front-of-the-wall full bar for all your other favorite beverages, including a full wine list. And in an upscale menu, patio seating, daily specials, and events, and you found all your sports in the one right place. The Owner's Box Sports Bar and Grill in Lakeland Town Square, Highway 70.
They say health is wealth, and I could not agree more. That's why if you or somebody in your life is living with everyday aches and pains, I want to tell you about Relief Factor. And I'm telling you, I can feel the difference. Relief Factor is a daily supplement that helps fight pain naturally. Naturally. Now that's a big deal. Developed by doctors. Relief Factor's unique formula of ingredients all work together to help support your body's response to inflammation. Instead of masking pain for a couple of hours, Relief Factor actually helps reduce or even eliminate your pain for good. Whether it's neck, back, joint, or muscle pain, if you're looking to feel better, live better, give Relief Factor a try. In 3 weeks, you will know if it's working because you'll feel it. For instance, I was sent Relief Factor to try, and I've been taking it every single day. I'll tell you what, I feel the difference every day. Go to ReliefFactor.com or call 1-800-4RELIEF. That's 1-800-4-RELIEF. Save on your first order. Don't let pain tell you how to live. Fight back naturally with Relief Factor. These products and statements have not been evaluated by the Food and Drug Administration. These products are not intended to diagnose, treat, cure, or prevent any disease or condition.
Locally owned and operated for over 40 years, Automatic Gates Construction tailors custom gate solutions for all your residential, commercial, and industrial needs, including repairs, maintenance, and installation. Automatic Gates Construction specializes in designing and installing automatic gates and fencing that seamlessly blends security, functionality, and aesthetic appeal. Elevate the safety and efficiency of your property with a premium gate solution. Automatic Gates Construction at myautomaticgates.com.
It's time to get to Gossett Kia on the bike so Bobby J can put you in your new Kia today. Want summer fun and 41 mpg? We Gossett with 2024 Kia Forte LXS. $199 a month, $34.99 due at signing. How about 282 miles of EPA estimated range with new 2023 Kia EV6 Win? $249 a month. Get extra room and extra fun with 2024 Kia Telluride LX. $357 a month. Both $39.99 due at signing. All 24-month lease plus 0% APR for 48 months. Available on the all-new Kia EV9. And peace of mind with Kia's 10-year, 100,000-mile powertrain limited warranty. So hurry to Gossett Kia 1900 Covington Pike online, KiaCovingtonPike.com.
If you want it, we got it at Gossett Motor Cars.
Incentives, price excludes 695 PF. Lease includes PF 695, 650 acquisition fee, ED6, P5610964, MSRP 50,200, Telluride RG 510 849, MSRP 38305, Forte LXS RE 78169, MSRP 21820. Must finance through Hyundai. Excludes tax title and license. See dealer for complete details. Offer valid through 5/31/2024 with approved credit. Dealer stock only.
We are Sports 56, WHBQ Memphis, and W253 Memphis. Flynn Broadcasting Stations.
But you gotta be willing to take the hit and not pointing fingers saying you ain't where you want to be because of him or her or anybody. Cowards do that and that ain't you. You're better than that.
Now back to Sports 56 Happy Hour on Sports 56 and 98.5 FM. This hour is brought to you by Tito's Vodka. Here once again, Johnny Radio.
Welcome back to a little Sports 56 Happy Hour. I'm your buddy Johnny Radio. Happy Friday, everybody. I hope you're ready for a great weekend. I'm ready for a great weekend. I need a great weekend. I need some goodness in my life. But I do need to eat. Going all weekend without some food is bad for you. You know what I'm saying? It really is. Dangerous, too. You're going to have to get a little food in you. And there is a place that I love to go and that's Los Cabos. When you want the flavors of Mexico to melt in your mouth, that's the only place to go. They're right over there on Summer near Graham. You need to go over there because they got lunch 3 to 8 from $7 to $10.99. Yes, you heard that right. They have margaritas starting at $3.99. Their margaritas are straight fire. They also have great premium tequila shots. If you want to get your weekend started off hot, head over to Los Cabos, again, where the flavors of Mexico melt in your mouth. Dacus, are you ready to go to Hardenwood, sir?
Oh, I will be in a minute. I got confused because it's a Friday. I'm so sorry, John.
It's a Friday, and we're chilling, you see. Did you know there was a dude that was going to, this is a bad story. I saw this, just now. It just popped up on my screen. The French interior minister, this dude who takes care of security, obviously, they made an arrest today. They said that there was a dude who was going to, try to blow up the soccer event over in Paris for the Olympics.
What?
Yeah, it's on ESPN right now.
Holy cow.
The French police arrest a man over an Olympic soccer attack plan. You know, there's some crazy-ass folks out there. What'd soccer ever do to you besides bore you for 90 minutes? It's like the biggest the biggest field in the whole wide world, and they just kick the ball, maybe get a goal here and there. Not a big soccer fan. But, hey, it's a very, very popular sport around the world. Kind of like, I guess, the WNBA.
Yeah, according to Jay.
It's a world game.
Y'all were going at it. I like that. By the way, I am ready now to go to Hardenwood if you're ready. If you're ready, John, I'm ready.
Are you sure?
I'm sure.
Let's go to Hardenwood.
This is Access Hardenwood.
So, did you bring any wood today, by the way?
No. Here's the thing, John. I think that I found the gold mine for Hardenwood stories, and I'm going to test it out over the weekend. I'm going to get me a long list of Hardenwood stories. I got a subscription to Apple News Plus. Have you heard of this? Are you familiar with Apple News?
I know what
News
Apple
Plus?
News. No, I don't know what the Plus is for.
Okay, so the Plus
is it for because you're consuming a little extra large amount? Like, is this like a plus size model?
Kinda, I guess. It's like any ESPN Plus.
Like you're gonna need more fabric.
Okay, sure.
For this bikini.
I don't think that's exactly what it means, but like ESPN Plus. ESPN Plus is more ESPN.
Oh,
right?
So I have to pay for it. So Apple Plus,
Right.
I have to pay for it.
Right. Yes.
Here's the finger for
well,
Apple too.
thank you. But I got it for you, John. Don't worry.
thanks.
I have it so that you don't have to have it. You get a subscription to all these magazines, all of these newspapers, and I have a feeling, John, based on the things I've seen already, and I haven't really looked into it because I just got it a couple days ago. I have a feeling that there's going to be a surplus amount of Hardenwood stories in this. I'm very excited. So, long answer, no, I don't have any wood today, but maybe Monday.
Monday. I got a little wood for you. There's some weird stories. So when I was at Panic last weekend, I ran into a couple of friends of mine, of course, and I hadn't seen this buddy in like 10 years. And I'm like, man, what the hell you been doing? And he's like, oh, man, da-da-da-da-da. He's like, we just got back from the Sphere in Vegas.
Whoa.
They went and saw Dead and Company and then came out here to a little Memphis to get a little Dead in their life. I mean, a little Panic in their life. And they said that, one, going to the Sphere was like nothing they've ever done. It's something you have to do is off the effing chain. Well, guess what? Dead and Company was playing, guess where? At the Sphere last night. And guess what they did? They honored Bill Walton.
Oh, wow.
The biggest Grateful Dead fan on the planet. The largest Grateful Dead, fan on the planet. Now he's not on the planet no more.
Wow, that's good for them.
And if you don't know who Dead and Company is, it's the former members of the Grateful Dead like Bob Weir.
He was a huge
consisting
deadhead.
of John Mayer.
Yeah.
Dude, and Walton was so big, so they showed a bunch of it was so cool to see, like Bob Weir and Bill Walton in so many photos. Like, he was always with this damn band.
He loved them. I think he loved them more than he loved the Pac-12, which is hard to say.
And by the way, during Drums and Fire on the Mountain, that's when during that whole, those two songs back to back, that whole thing was Bill Walton picture. So that man, Bill Walton,
gets me a little choked up, John.
different guy,
that's
doing
great.
awesome stuff.
I love that.
Now, I would tell you something that's not awesome. What's going on with the Nuggets team? And I'm talking about just how unlucky some of their players are. We know about Michael Porter Jr.'s family. He had a brother go to jail another brother get a DUI, and another brother get kicked out of the NBA for life for gambling on the sport. Like, he had a hell, and you care about your family. Like, I felt so sorry for Michael Porter Jr. having to deal with all that. And then news of Drew Gordon dying yesterday, who's Aaron Gordon's little brother.
How about that?
Like,
Crazy.
damn, bro. Like, I feel so bad for this Nuggets team, man. Like, they just, like, could you imagine going to the finals? Brother's in jail. My other brother just died. Like, I feel bad for.
Not at all.
For all that. That's just some sad, sad stuff. And then we have, of course, some weird stuff. We mentioned, did we talk about Public Enemy today?
I don't think so now.
Well, we did. Chuck D, Public Enemy.
We talked about it today?
Yeah, me and Jay were talking about it. It just flew over your head. Don't worry about it.
So.
And then
yeah, y'all did. I do remember that.
And then I saw this. Flavor Flav has gotten custom bling for the women's water polo team.
That's awesome.
And
I love that.
It's a custom, like, gigantic clock with the water polo symbol and a bunch of diamonds and all that stuff.
That's great.
And he's, like, rocking with this. Now, it sounds kind of weird for somebody like Flavor Flav to be out there rocking the women's polo team, because you probably don't know a lot of the women's polo team. Well, let me tell you a secret.
His daughter's on it or something.
No, maybe you should, though. Because I get it. The women's polo team, it might be one of the best looking Olympic teams on planet Earth. Yeah, like, I see why he's a big supporter. And by the way, I don't know if you know this. They have a girl named Maggie who's a 3-time Olympic gold medalist already. So I figured they're going to win the gold with Flavor Flav's backing.
I love that.
And I now finally figured, I'm like, dude, how did Flavor Flav get into water polo? Bro, he was channel surfing and saw a bunch of hot women in a pool, and he's been a fan ever since. Don't you agree? Like, there ain't
Gotta be.
It's the only thing that it could be.
Gotta be.
It's just terrible, man. It is just terrible. And then there's Darren Waller's a little weird.
Oh, did you hear his new song?
Bro, was he married to Kelsey Plum?
Yeah. Yeah, they got a divorce.
I didn't even know he was married to her.
Sure was, yeah.
She's the superstar in the WNBA.
Mm-hmm.
They filed for divorce, and then he dropped a single titled "Who Knew Her," and it's a song about it's like a Taylor Swift breakup song.
How about that?
Do you know how big Darren Waller is?
Huge.
This is the first time I ever thought to myself, man, this guy is soft as baby poo.
Have you ever heard Darren Waller's music before yesterday?
No. I have not. Andy, in his video, I watched the video because it was trending on the.
He gets stabbed in the back, John.
Yes, he gets stabbed in the back, and also they had a fake Kelsey Plume.
I didn't think she really looked like Kelsey Plum.
No, but like, is it Plume, whatever the hell?
Whatever. Tomato, John.
A plume and a plum, they're different. But yeah, dude, he just went out there, and I don't know, man, how I feel about this. In fact, no, I know how I feel. I don't like it. Like, bro, you're not a good musician. And and relationship songs are for teeny boppers. You're a 31-year-old NFL football player.
Johnny's heartbroken.
I don't want to hear about his heartbreak. I'm heartbroken. Tough. Man up. Pour some Tito's on it. Rub a little dirt on it. Did I tell you about the U.S. women's golf yesterday, by any chance?
I don't think so, no.
All right, I told you about Jenna Sims playing in a bikini.
Of course.
Damn. Barefoot in a bikini, and her backside was showing because she had a "let me see your thong, the thong, 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 thong." If you don't know Jenna Sims, it's Brooks Koepka's wife.
Right.
But yesterday there was actually a real tournament on. The women's.
Yeah, the U.S. Open.
Yeah, the U.S. Open for women.
Mm-hmm.
And guess what? I would be so ticked off. You're playing, you're getting ready to like have a great day, you're feeling it. This was Thursday, it's the opening round. You're getting started. There was a situation, you could say. So this lady is at the tee box and she wallops one. And then all of a sudden, her ball's going, and a bird flew in front of it, killed the bird. Like Randy Johnson's fastball killed that bird, remember?
Yeah.
Kills the bird, and of course her ball then just drops straight down.
Oh, no. John, you got to play it where it lies, no matter what.
Dude, do you not, like, immediately, like, do you disqualify yourself and say, man, it's definitely not going to be my week? Like,
I mean, that's got to be
I'm
it.
on the 12th hole. I'm kicking tail. I'm in the U.S. Women's Open champion. What is it called? U.S. Open. What is it?
The Women's U.S. Open.
Women's U.S. Open. When's the men's U.S. Open?
It happened like 2 weeks ago.
Oh.
No, that was the Players' Championship. I don't know when the U.S.
Oh,
Open.
yeah.
No, the U.S. Open was a couple weeks ago.
Don't you do
no,
a golf
they haven't done the
segment,
U.S.
bro?
John, you know what? Not the time. It's Friday. My mind's not all there.
Mine isn't either, so I feel you.
No, U.S. I don't know when the U.S. Open is. Let's see. U.S. Open.
But yeah, man, like this poor girl kills a bird, and then
June 13th through the 16th, so coming up soon.
Ooh, I'll be out of town.
At Pinehurst.
By the way, you know I'll be out of town.
Yeah, you just mentioned that, John.
Just letting you know that you're gonna be working. Working.
Interesting.
You always work though.
Yeah.
Kind of good.
I guess kinda.
Kinda. Did you hear about the Khloe Kardashian?
I tell you what, John, these Kardashians, they're always in the news.
Dude.
It feels like every week we're talking about a Kardashian story.
Well, did you hear what she's been talking about?
No.
How do I say this elegantly? How can I say this PG style? Have you ever seen a moose?
Okay. Yeah, they're big.
They're big.
massive.
They are
Oh, they're
massive.
huge.
Have you ever seen a moose's knuckle? Huge.
Okay.
Huge.
Okay.
Khloe Kardashian was talking about herself in that aspect.
Huh. Yeah, I must have missed it, John. Huh.
And she says that now that she's lost weight, that is not huge anymore. And I don't know if that's how it works. I don't know. I'm not a woman. But
you should do some research, John.
Man, I've been researching it my whole life. I feel like I should have. Actually, I got a PhD in this one, but like, I don't even know how you come out and say, never mind. You know what? I'm going to move on to the next story.
Yeah, probably a good idea.
Lenny Kravitz has been celibate for 9 years?
What?
9 years.
Oh, man. One of my favorite actors, John.
And musicians.
Huh? He was
Lenny-
in the Hunger Games, John.
Was he in the Hunger? I've never
Oh
seen the
yeah.
Hunger Games.
Oh man, he was.
Lenny
the,
Kravitz is in a movie.
Yeah, he was in the Hunger Games. He was the I forgot what the name was for him, but he was like the
That little annoying girl's in it. The Jennifer Lawrence
yeah,
girl.
Yeah. Oh yeah. I love the Hunger Games.
Why? Is it because it's like a dystopian future where
It's
people are
interesting.
fighting for hunger?
It's
Food
one of my
or whatever?
one of my favorite books. Yeah.
Oh, you read a book?
I read a lot of books, John.
I know you do.
No, but what about so that actually does shock me. All jokes aside, that shocks me that Lenny Kravitz has been celibate for.
Do you know
9
how
years?
many
It's
girls
crazy.
would be throwing their self at him? Like, this dude is beating people off with a stick, I'm guessing.
Right.
Like, how? And by the way, why? He says that he's trying to be the best version of himself, and I just don't understand how that makes. Like, I feel like that's bad for your prostate. Like, I feel like Lenny Kravitz needs to go to the doctor and have his prostate checked out immediately, because that means 9 years. Like, that is, I don't know, man. That's crazy. About as crazy as the two degenerates that are joining me on the other side. We got T-Money. We have Uncle Brasky. They're coming up next. Sports 56, 98.5 FM.
Broadcasting from the Family Leisure Studio, we are Sports 56 and 98.5 FM.
Rick's Powder Coating for a beautiful finish every time. Rick's Powder Coating specializes in automotive, ornamental, residential, and industrial coating. With 2 conveyor lines and the largest batch ovens in the Mid-South, Rick's can accommodate all of your powder coating needs. Locally owned and operated since 2002, Rick's Powder Coating will customize a beautiful finish just for you. Drop by or call to see how Rick's Powder Coating can bring color to your life. 901-367-2771 or rickspowdercoating.com.
Life insurance. Why are you putting it off? Can't afford it? Too much hassle? Think you don't need it? There's lots of excuses for putting off life insurance. But if you weren't there, who would pay the mortgage and other bills? With Ethos, you could be covered in 10 minutes and boom, family protected. Ethos, fast and easy online term life insurance. Up to $2 million in coverage with no medical exam. Some policies as low as $1 a day. Answer a few health questions and get your free quote at getethos.com. That's getethos.com.
As the seasons change, so does the need for reliable home comfort. It's time to turn to the experts with Choates, where your family's comfort is our top priority. Right now, Choates is making it easier than ever to upgrade your home's climate control with our exceptional Carrier systems. There's never been a better time to enhance your comfort. Select from incredibly low monthly payments, 36 months no interest financing, or choose our $1,650 Cool Cash rebate instead and lower the upfront cost on select Carrier systems. It's not just savings, it's Cool Cash in your pocket. Low monthly payments, no interest financing, or Cool Cash rebates? Whatever you choose, you're choosing quality, reliability, and the trusted service of Choates. Call us today at 347-8086 or visit ChoatesHVAC.com to learn more about these incredible savings. But hurry, these deals are as fleeting as a cool breeze on a hot day. Choates, let our family serve your family.
Around here at Wrangler, we are all excited for spring. The longer days, the warmer nights. When you've got your pick of shorts and jeans, either works just fine. Blue skies, open roads. Wrangler, for the ride of life.
Today, I consider myself the luckiest man on the face of the earth.
Now, back to Sports 56 Happy Hour on Sports 56 and 98.5 FM. This hour is brought to you by Tito's Vodka. Here once again, Johnny Radio.
Welcome back to a little Sports 56 Happy Hour. I'm your buddy Johnny Radio. Happy Friday, everybody. I hope you have a wonderful, wonderful weekend. We're about to talk with two legendary degenerates. That's T-Money and Uncle Brasky. And I just got to know what they think about Lenny Kravitz going 9 years being celibate. I can tell you what Ice-T, did you see what Ice-T wrote?
No, what'd he say?
And he addressed it like straight to Lenny Kravitz, like on the on X.
He's like, Lenny.
This is how I found out.
Dog.
This is crazy. He said, first, ish is weird to me. I love to blank a lot. And he's like, if you're a guy and you can voluntarily go 9 years without sex, you're doing something wrong. And then a lot of people came out to Lenny Kravitz's defense and said stupid things like this. That's wrong, Ice-T. He's not weird. He's on his own journey. No, it's weird. He's Lenny freaking Kravitz. Dude, if Lenny walked in my house and Chas was there and she didn't want to go sleep with him, I'd be like, man.
He's a sex symbol, John.
Lenny, go ahead, girl. It's Lenny Kravitz.
That's right.
I don't have to worry about STDs. He hasn't had sex for 9 years. You know what? He was married to Lisa Bonet. I bet that was the problem. Anybody that came from that Cosby show, bro. I think it was old Bill who screwed up everybody. But anyway, that's just one of the weirdest things that I've seen this week. And that's because I haven't left my house since I returned to it on Sunday.
You're back to 40%, so that's good.
Back to 40%. T-Money, what's up, brother?
You know what? Hey, Johnny, by the way, I think I'm calling BS on Lenny.
I mean,
I think that's BS.
That's just impossible, right? Like, there's no way that could be healthy.
I don't think, if he's seeing a doctor, would the doctor be like, this isn't healthy?
I mean, if I was his doctor, I'd be like, bro, what are you doing? You're Lenny Kravitz. I mean, here's a whole year supply of Viagra at once. Go get rid of them in a month.
I bet, you know what? I bet the doctor got the same opinion I do. I bet the doctor's going to mind he BS.
He's just lying. He just BSing.
Hey, how are you? So you're 40% back from the wiggle?
I can breathe. I can breathe a little bit better today. My lungs aren't burning. My liver feels like it's working a little bit better. And I haven't thrown up all day. Bill Walton.
Yeah, you lost the biggest wiggler of all time. He may be the original wiggler.
He was.
Can we call him the OG Wiggles?
He's the OG 7-foot wiggler for sure.
Well, he's got to be the most famous.
He's the most famous deadhead by far. Yeah. Well, I mean, I don't know. Let me see.
Well, who's more famous than Bill Walton and been wiggling?
That's a good question.
Johnny Radio.
No, that's definitely
Good
not
answer.
Right. Most famous deadhead.
That's why we keep you around, Team Money.
I mean, I'm thinking it's got to.
That's
know
right.
What? It is Bill Walton, isn't it?
But it's got to be. I mean,
did you know that he was honored last night at the Sphere with Dead and Company?
Oh, was he? Oh, that's a good move by them.
Yeah.
Well, they show some highlights in the Sphere.
No, they showed a bunch of pictures with him with Bob Weir and Jerry Garcia throughout the years, and it's got like
great.
early, like Bob Weir is more beautiful Bobby than he is, Bob looking Bob today. By the way, as old as Bob is, he's looking good. Probably better shape than I am. Dang.
Now, was that the keyboardist?
No, he's the guitar player. He's the second.
Which one was the?
He's not the lead.
Okay.
Yeah, beautiful Bobby was 16 when he joined the Dead. Yeah.
Well, that's a good thing. Shout out.
By the way,
Dead
can I tell you something?
for doing that.
There ain't no way Bob Weir went 9 years. I mean, he was. Could you imagine?
No, he didn't go. He can go 9 hours probably.
Dude, no, he definitely probably didn't have to do all that. But you got like Mickey Hart, Jerry Garcia, Phil Lesh, Kurtzman. Damn, I'm trying to think of another person. Oh, John Perry. Man, there's just a bunch of people, a bunch of members. They were awesome. And Bill Walton, rest in peace. Did you even know he was sick?
I didn't either. Uncle Brasky. What did you think about Bill Walton? I mean, that was your era, wasn't it? Aren't you old like that?
No, not quite that old, but I mean, he did win a title on the coattails of Larry Bird to get his second one. He won one at Portland and then one when he was broke down and in bad shape.
He was the sixth man of the year.
Whatever you call it, Johnny probably averaged 2 points a game that season. I mean, he was. But he was.
I bet he got more than Ronnie James.
Well, that's true. But now let me tell you, he is probably the richest Grateful Dead fan because aren't most of them people poor and eat sandwiches and stuff?
Sell grilled cheese, beers, bags of mushrooms.
Right. I mean,
so
he's probably the wealthiest fan.
Success is viewed in very different prisms. Some people find success in money. Other people find it in friendships. And others just find it in traveling across the country, doing drugs, and seeing Dead shows.
Well, I can tell you this. I define mine in having sex. And I'm not going 9 years. I ain't going 9 days if I have to.
Well, I don't think you've gone an afternoon without disappearing for about 5 minutes. Come back and for some reason you look a little relaxed.
Absolutely, but I mean, you can add all of the above, but you still don't have to go 9 years without sex.
No, and plus you're Lenny Kravitz. Like, I mean, literally, like, dude, like chicks love him.
No kidding. I mean, you could pick him out of your show, bring him on backstage.
Dude.
That's what old James Brown used to do. He'd be all sweaty, hot, and bothered. Bring them hoes backstage.
Oh, Lord have mercy. All right, I got a question for you. What are y'all going to do since we don't have any NBA basketball until next Thursday? Ole Miss has been knocked out of the College World Series, so I don't know if you can bet. And in that phony football league coming to an end?
Yeah, it's coming to an end, Johnny, but we've got some stuff. We got college baseball, the World Series. The NCAA tournament's kicking off.
Starts
Make
today.
it to the College World Series. That starts today. We got action everywhere, brother.
All right, man. All right. I like this. So do me a favor, Team Money. Start me off.
I got you, Johnny. I got a couple of plays, and you're right. There isn't any NBA or anything like that. Really, I mean, we do got the College World Series, which is very exciting. But you remember, Johnny, I don't know your bankroll any more than you know mine. And with that being said, I'm staying on the hot streak with my Cleveland Indians 4 weeks in a row now. I've hit this bet. We're going to do it again. We're going to run it back. We're going to go over 7.5 runs. Indians playing the Nationals for some reason. took 2 or 3 from the Braves or swept.
Well, I mean, the
them.
Braves are right now. No Acuna, no I know you Ryder going to Spencer Strider and go. Matt Olson's got a hole in his swing as big as a damn dude. I mean,
Austin
big
Riley's
as the
0
ocean.
for 12 off the DL.
Yeah, Sean
He
Murphy
ain't got a hit yet.
Yeah, man, this team's just completely falling apart.
So the Nationals got them a couple wins, but the Indians are still one of the best teams. And you got Tyler Big B on the mound tonight versus Patrick Corbin. Yeah, Pat Corbin's been awful this year, so I think he gives up a couple meatballs.
Has he got a
Jose
win? Has Corbin won a game this year?
He's 1-5. He's got like a 6.42 ERA.
Damn, that's rough.
I mean, he was good a couple of years ago.
Yeah, it feels so long ago.
He was he was probably one of the top 5 fantasy pitchers out there a couple of years back.
Yeah, like I said, that I mean, it just feels like it was so long ago that he was worthy.
I know it. He's been awful, and the Indians get my boy Hit the Quan back tonight too, who's having a great year till he went on the shelf, but he's back tonight too. So I think there's a bunch of runs tonight. We're going over 7.5.
I like that, man. Nationals Guardians going over the 7.5. The total for me last night in pro baseball was terrible. I had under 9.5 with the Yankees and Angels last night. I had the Yankees too.
Oh, really?
Straight up, got the Yankees, so I got one piece of it. But I went under 9.5, and it was like 2-0 in the 7th inning. I'm like, damn, I'm feeling good, bro. It went from 9.5, it fell all the way to 5.5. And then the Yankees scored 5 runs because dude for the Angels couldn't throw a strike.
Well, do you think that's got something to do with that pitch clock?
I just think when it comes to the Angels, their bullpen is so pathetic that the Redbirds wouldn't even have it.
I'm talking about overall baseball. It seems like a lot of runs get scored later or is that just bad pitching? I don't know. You tell me. You're the baseball guru.
I mean, I love the pitch clock, to be honest with you, because of a fan watching it. If I was pitching on the bump and I couldn't, and let's just say I was laboring through like a 9-pitch at bat, I would like to sometimes step off the back of the rubber, be able to like grab myself, pick up the rosin, kind of take that deep breath, and then get on the bump than having to worry about, oh my God, in a few seconds it's going to be an automatic ball. Like that's got to be a little annoying from the pitching standpoint. But I think from the fan standpoint, I love it. And I think if you're a hitter, you gotta like it.
John, I think that's beautiful. I like it.
So
you sold me on the pitch clock.
Good. I haven't sold much in my life.
Johnny, this little second play I got here, Johnny. It's a little out of my expertise, as they say, but I'm going
You
to
must
the
be
NHL
betting on a
playoffs.
women's sport. Oh
no, well that too. We're done with that. Big Splendor put us on the South Carolina women. He talked all week about it. They're running them out, and then they didn't cover. Remember that, Uncle Brad?
Oh, absolutely. That's when we quit letting that idiot make any picks.
Exactly. I'm going to the NHL tonight, Johnny. The
we
playoffs.
got hockey tonight?
Yeah, a little hockey tonight. The Edmonton Oilers played the Dallas Stars, and I'm going to take the over 5.5 because I'm a root for goals, and that's all I really care about. I'm going to have that game on at the bar, and we're going to root for the over.
So we got a series which is tied 2 games apiece. The
Correct.
Stars and the Oilers. Damn, man, another Dallas team kicking it in the playoffs.
There they are again.
They got to be thinking to themselves, why do we have the Cowboys?
Oh man, you're going to get it. These Cowboy fans they come out in droves.
Yeah, I know. One of them's sitting across in the other room right here. He doesn't like
he's
me
giving
very
you
much.
the evil eye.
Dude, don't be giving me no evil eye, man. It ain't my fault. It ain't my fault Dak Prescott can't win in the postseason.
Oh man,
that was such a pitiful
Back that
performance.
thing up.
So over 5.5 goals. Why is it that you like this? Do these teams score, or you just really rooting for goals?
I have absolutely no idea, Johnny. I'm just going to put the game on and root for the over.
Well, I know one thing. There's a dude named Connor McDavid on the Oilers team.
Okay,
and
what's he do?
They say he skates fast.
I like him. He's on my team.
He's real fast. So we got the fastest skater, I believe, on the team. So he's going to score some. I think he's going to score some goals.
I love it.
I love it. Brasky.
Get in the win, boy, and score some goals. Let's go.
So we're going over 5.5 in hockey. And then what are we doing for tonight, Mr. Brasky?
We're getting started today at 2 o'clock, Johnny. We ain't waiting till tonight. We got college baseball going. I've got y'all 3 hot picks for today in baseball.
I'm in it. I'm opening up my account.
2 o'clock. We're going to take Dallas Baptist minus 1.5 runs to West Virginia.
Dallas Baptist, another team out of Dallas.
Well, I like them because, they're not going to get drunk the night before they go out there. They're good Baptist folks.
Oh, that's actually a great point.
Yeah, it is.
It is. They're out in Tucson, Arizona regional. They're not going to be out having sex or drinking or acting a fool before they go out there and play, and they've won 45 games this year. So I like Dallas Baptist minus 1.5 over West Virginia. Up there, they don't know how to play baseball at West Virginia.
Well, in West Virginia, I
They can burn
guarantee you West
couches.
Virginia lays out drunk. I guarantee you West Virginia.
I guarantee you they do up there. And plus, they're out in Arizona where it's warm. They're really getting their freak on. So, they're going to be not really working at peak performance today at 2 o'clock.
I think this is some of the best analysis I've ever seen.
Night.
Dude, I will tell you, though, from being the baseball expert, I can just say 2 very good friends of mine had a baseball game back when I was a young feller in college over at A-State. And at 9 o'clock in the morning, we were at my buddy's pool drinking a lot. And for some reason, all of a sudden, these dudes pulled out some whippets. And they did whippets all day. And I'm like, y'all can't play. And they were the number 3 and 4 hitters for A-State at this time. And in the first inning, they went back-to-back bombs. So you never know. Sometimes
that's right.
Sometimes being able to think in the box does not help.
That's right. If you ever remember who was the pitcher for
that took
acid? The Dodgers. They took acid through a no-hitter.
Yeah.
The most bizarre no-hitter with like 12 walks to a no-hitter.
That was, God dog it, who was that? Doc Ellis. Doc Ellis.
Yeah, he forgot that he was supposed to pitch that day, so he just did him some LSD and then realized he was in the rotation that day. So weird things happen in baseball, Then our next game we're going to get, and I'm going to ride these all weekend. I'm going to ride this team all weekend. I'm going to take the over 11 runs in the Arkansas game.
What time is that?
2 o'clock.
Oh,
that one's also at 2 o'clock.
Dude,
They're
we're going to be getting
Southeast
drunk
Missouri
today.
State at Fayetteville. Oh, yeah, we'll be smashed by 6 when this last stick comes in. And the dime bag play of the day, we're taking Mississippi State. They're playing at the Charlottesville Regional, over 11 runs in that game.
Damn. Over 11 runs just by them, like the team over?
No,
okay.
Total for the game. They're playing St. John's. Yeah,
That's at 6
over
o'clock.
11 runs. That's a short field there. They'll be smacking it out of the park. Mississippi State's hot right now. That's at 6 o'clock tonight.
Yeah, you got.
They're one of the better teams
You
playing.
got to lay. Listen, Mississippi State's also a 3.5 run. If you do the run line, 3.5 runs.
Oh yeah,
ahead of.
That's a lot of runs delay.
Oh, that's huge.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, it's going.
Well, you could look at North Carolina playing Brooklyn in the Chapel Hill Regional. You got to bet them minus 9.5 runs to get it to even money.
I got some people telling me that Central Florida is going to upset Alabama today, and it's not really an upset that the wrong team's favored. Have you heard anything about that game?
I have. I don't like either. I don't like Alabama in that one being favored. I don't see how they're favored.
It's
Maybe they're
because
just
they're
giving
the
them some
SEC.
SEC.
Yeah, I think it's just because it's Alabama and it's SEC. Central Florida's been damn
Hey,
good.
Johnny, you may make it to the Egg Bowl this year.
Because it's
They
on
moved it
Friday.
from Thanksgiving night. It's Friday at 2:30.
I know. I'm so excited. That means I'm actually going to see my daughter for the first time in probably 2 years for Thanksgiving.
There you go. Are you gonna do your show down here?
You know what? Probably.
You ought to.
Yeah. Go down there, get a little bit, get a little happiness in my life. I'm in.
Right. I mean, we'll probably be. We may have one loss by then. We'll probably be 10-1 at that point. Staring at the college football playoff. Then
I don't know, man.
Maybe one loss.
I doubt it. Please, we're talking about Ole Miss football, bro.
Man, they got.
You're
you see
bound
what
to
they got our
disappoint.
win.
They are bound to disappoint.
Dude,
Did you see?
this
Have
year?
y'all
I'm just telling you
looked
right
at
now, Memphis and Ole Miss both make the college football playoff this year.
Now
I
that
like
would
your
be
call.
fun.
That
we
would
we
be
could
good.
get behind
but
that.
God, I love how
Memphis
y'all
has
call
a
it
better
the same.
Memphis has a better chance than Ole Miss, though.
You know, I saw one of these things had Notre Dame football in the top 5. Have you seen their schedule this year?
Yeah,
It's pitiful.
I know that
Well, they do play A&M the first game of the year, and then they play Florida State and USC. Other than that, they play Northern Illinois. Their Big Ten team, they play Purdue. That's a real toughie. They got Miami of Ohio, Louisville, Stanford, which is awful, Georgia Tech, which is awful, Navy, Virginia, Army, Florida State, and USC.
that's pathetic. Did you see where USC's been trying to get out of their week 1 game against LSU for 2 years because they're so soft and weak? And did you see the opening line has LSU as a 13.5-point favorite already over USC?
They don't tackle out there. Remember last year they didn't like tackling.
No, they don't like
I'm
tackling.
only,
We also
you know,
found
they
out.
also,
Hold on. One other
you
thing
know,
that's
who plays
important.
them next year? Ole Miss plays them first game next year.
Oh, really?
They're trying to get out of that one too. Yeah, they said Fox.
Damn.
Something to do with the TV. May try to buy it out.
Well, I know that Memphis is in Florida State. We found out what time they're going to play. They're going to be at 11 a.m. on ESPN on September 14th. That's week 3 of college football season. That's when my man Mike Norvell faces his old team, and his old team comes down there and takes a hobnail boot and stomps it in their ass.
Let's hope so.
I'm excited about that.
It's going to be hot down there.
Well, gentlemen, I got to pay some
Uncle
bills.
Brasky, Ohio State's favored by 50.5 over Akron. I just had to throw that out there real quick.
I'd take Akron right now in the blind.
You know, Ohio State's going to be giving up primo points all year long. They may be another fade year for Ohio State. They'll go undefeated,
That's right.
but they'll have a terrible against the spread record.
Probably right.
I agree.
Gentlemen, I got to go, pay a few bills. I know you got to take a couple laps around the square and money. I
Square.
will see you at our office later this afternoon.
Yes, sir, Johnny, and a broke man is a dangerous man.
Those are my 2 favorite degenerates, T-Money and Uncle Brasky. And, man, amen, it's Friday. I got 1 segment left. Sports 56, 98.5 FM.
Start your day with Sports 56 Mornings with Greg Gaston and Eli Savoy. Weekday mornings from 7 to 10, right here on Sports 56 and 98.5 FM.
It's time to have a good time at Mugshots Grill and Bar in Olive Branch and Carterville. Come by for half-price happy hour 2 to 6 Monday through Friday with domestic drafts and $3 snacks. Then try one of Mugshots 19 specialty burgers, including the Mugshot Burger. Finish it in 12 minutes and it's free. Plus, you get a free shirt. Mugshots in Olive Branch, 6400 Goodman Road, and Mugshots in Carterville, 656 West Poplar. So cheers to great food, good drinks, and fun company at Mugshots Grill and Bar, where you're always having a good time.
Rick's Powder Coating for a beautiful finish every time. Rick's Powder Coating specializes in automotive, ornamental, residential, and industrial coating. With 2 conveyor lines and the largest batch ovens in the Mid-South, Rick's can accommodate all of your powder coating needs. Locally owned and operated since 2002, Rick's Powder Coating will customize a beautiful finish just for you. Drop by or call to see how Rick's Powder Coating can bring color to your life. 901-367-2771 or rickspowdercoating.com.
Hi, this is Troy Fiveash, owner of Fiveash Roofing. In these uncertain economic times, there are so many things as a contractor and a business owner that I cannot control. The rising cost of materials, not to mention fuel and transportation costs. In the last 2 years, shingle prices have almost doubled, and commercial materials have doubled. And I don't have to tell you what fuel costs these days. But you know what I can control? How much markup I put on a project. I have always prided myself in knowing I never gouge a customer. But in an effort to ensure my crews have work and my customers are being treated fairly, I have lowered my profit margin, hoping to give you a price you can live with and keeping my crews busy. So if you need a roof or gutters, please give us a call. 5S Roofing, fair, honest, and ethical. 5S Roofing, a proud sponsor of Tiger Athletics and a member of the Tigers home team. 367-0050 or memphisroofer.com. 367-0050 or memphisroofer.com.
It's time to get to Gossett Kia on the bike so Bobby J can put you in your new Kia today. Want summer fun and 41 mpg? We Gossett with 2024 Kia Forte LXS. $199 a month, $34.99 due at signing. How about 282 miles of EPA estimated range with new 2023 Kia EV6 Win? $249 a month. Get extra room and extra fun with 2024 Kia Telluride LX. $357 a month. Both $39.99 due at signing. All 24-month lease plus 0% APR for 48 months available on the all-new Kia EV9. And peace of mind with Kia's 10-year, 100,000-mile powertrain limited warranty. So hurry to Gossett Kia 1900 Covington Pike online, KiaCovingtonPike.com.
If you want it, we got it at Gossett Motor Cars.
Incentives, price excludes 695 PF. Lease includes PF 695, 650 acquisition fee, EV6, P5610964, MSRP 50,200, Telluride RG 510 849, MSRP 38305, 4Pay LXS RE 78169, MSRP 21820. Plus finance through Hyundai, excludes tax island license. See dealer for complete details. Offer valid through 5/31/2024 with approved credit. Dealer stock only.
Hey, what's up, everybody? This is your buddy Johnny Radio. I'm here with Mark, the owner of Dyer's, out in Collierville's historic town square, where they've been cooking up them burgers since 1912, the old-fashioned way. Mark, what's going on in life? I see you got your 4 kids with you. What do they love about Dyer's?
Man, they love everything about Dyer's. They love all the great food that we serve, and they really like eating our good food and watching some of their favorite sports.
Braden, what do you like at Dyer's?
I like a bacon burger with fries, a milkshake, and with a Tigers game in the background.
Carter, who's your favorite football team?
The Carolina Panthers, and just with some macaroni with that sounds amazing.
My man Beckham, what's your favorite food over at Dyer's?
We like the double cheeseballs.
Kinley, what is your favorite dish over at Dyer's?
Daddy's cheeseburgers and the Dallas Cowboys game in the background.
Just remember, everybody, bring your family, bring your friends, bring your team out and eat at our place.
So head on over to Dyer's in Collierville's historic town square.
Now at O'Reilly, get 2 bottles of Lucas Fuel Treatment for $9 and receive 2 times O Rewards points. In-store only at O'Reilly Auto Parts.
O'Reilly Auto Parts.
Today, I consider myself the luckiest man on the face of the earth.
Now, back to Sports 56 Happy Hour on Sports 56 and 98.5 FM. This hour is brought to you by Tito's Vodka. Here once again, Johnny Radio.
Welcome back to a little Sports 56 Happy Hour. I'm your buddy Johnny Radio. It is the weekend. We're about to get out here and play a little bit. Don't have basketball till Thursday. We'll have the Dallas Mavericks and Boston Celtics tip things off next Thursday. So next week, we're going to have a wall-to-wall NBA Finals basketball coverage. And we'll have a lot more fun and do a little this and a little bit of that. This weekend, college baseball and the MLB. Oh, yeah, they have this hockey thing going on. Like, if you're looking for something to do, this might be the weekend that you go take your girlfriend out.
Or take a walk.
Go to a park. Do something. Chill. Hey, go shopping at Frontier Western Store. 5880 Goodman Road down in Olive Branch. Head on down there. You can get your wife some gear. They got a beautiful ladies' boutique. You can get your kids all looking fly because they have a children's section. And then plus, they have the largest boot showroom in the world, so you can get anything from Hey Dude shoes to kicks.
Hey Dude.
To Western boots, to work boots, to dress boots, you name it, they got it. Frontier Western Store, family owned and operated since 1961. Now, I got to say goodbye. We're going to go celebrate with a little bit of Tito's, and I am fired up to watch a little college baseball. You're over there watching it right now.
Oh, I got so many screens up, John.
I noticed. Do you have a play for college baseball today that you're just all ready for?
I got Nebraska. I don't know what it is now at plus money against Florida. Nebraska's throwing their ace. Florida's just throwing one of their guys. It might not win, but I think there's good money if you can get Nebraska at plus money.
Man, get out there, make the world a better place. See you on the flip side. Peace.
Locally owned and operated for over 40 years, Automatic Gates Construction tailors custom gate solutions for all your residential, commercial, and industrial needs, including repairs, maintenance, and installation. Automatic Gates Construction specializes in designing and installing automatic gates and fencing that seamlessly blends security, functionality, and aesthetic appeal. Elevate the safety and efficiency of your property with a premium gate solution. Automatic Gates Construction at myautomaticgates.com.
Get ready because the Gossett Mitsubishi Motors Summer Sales Event is on, and now is the best time to buy. You want 43 MPG Highway? We Gossett in 2024 Mitsubishi Mirage, $18,960 or $279 a month. 2024 Mitsubishi Outlander Sport, we Gossett, $27,350 or $399 per month. And your summer adventure starts with 2024 Mitsubishi Outlander SE, we Gossett, $29,865 or $449 a month. Plus, every Gossett Mitsubishi comes with Mitsubishi's 10-year, 100,000-mile powertrain limited warranty. That's Gossett Mitsubishi. 1870 Covington Pike. Online 24/7 at MemphisMitsubishi.com.
If you want it, we Gossett and Gossett Motor Cars.
HFO 9083, MSRP 19460, Sport RUO 110 764, MSRP 28070, Outlander RZO 53896, MSRP 30895, PF 695, acquisition fee 595, 15 cents excess mileage, excludes tax, title, and license. See dealer for complete details. Offer valid to end of the month with approved credit dealer stock only.
Gold has gone up more than 81% in the last 5 years. Central banks are ditching the dollar and U.S. Treasuries are buying more gold. Everyone wants to protect their retirement with gold. You can do the same. And if you do it this month, Noble Gold Investments will give you a free quarter-ounce gold standard coin if you open a qualified account. Just use the promo code GOLD. Go to noblegoldinvestments.com now. Past performance may not be indicative of future results. Investing in precious metals, including gold, involves risks. Consult with your tax attorney or financial professional before making an investment decision.
East Memphis Ace Hardware is more than just a hardware store. It's really a customer service store with 20 employees along with complete inventory of items. They deliver. Finding what you need is easy. Choosing from a complete selection of Big Green Egg as well as Traeger and River Grills. And the Garden Center has everything for your yard. You can get glass cut, repair screens, and the keys to a complete programming. Tools, nuts, bolts, screws. You need it. East Memphis Ace Hardware has them. And they're just down the street at the corner of Ridge and White Station.
Includes all rebates and incentives. Price excludes $695 PF. Lease includes PF $695. $650 acquisition fee. EV6 P5610964. MSRP $50,200. Telluride RG510-849. MSRP $38,305. Forte LXS RE78169. MSRP $21,820. Must finance through Hyundai. Excludes tax, title, and license. See dealer for complete details. Offer valid through 5/31/2024 with approved credit dealer stock.
I got Jeff Allen on the line to hear about some crazy deals happening at Gossett Kia southbound Mariah.
Randy, I'd love to give all our customers our best deal. 2024 Kia Forte LXS gets 41 MPG Highway, $199 a month, $34.99 do it signing. 282 miles EPA estimated range will get you where you want to go in the 2023 Kia EV6 Win, $249 a month, plus a 2024 Telluride LX, $357 a month. Both $39.99 do it signing and 24-month lease.
And 0% for 48 months on 2024 EV9 and peace of mind with a 10-year, 100,000-mile powertrain limited warranty.
So whether you live in Horn Lake, South Haven, Olive Branch, or Memphis, we'll make you happy at Gossett Kia South on Mount Moriah. We are Sports 56 WHBC Memphis and W253 Memphis, broadcasting stations.
That series tied at 2 games apiece. And in Major League Baseball, we do have one day game on the slate, about half an hour from first pitch at Wrigley Field. Reds and Cubs set to get going at 2:20 Eastern Time. I'm Kevin Wired.
Rewind previously on The Herd.
J.J. Redick will be fine. The NFL and football in general is a coaching league. You get exposed very quickly. Basketball is a little loose. The smartest NBA coach ever is arguably Phil Jackson. He had an offense called the Triangle. Nobody copied it.
A new day in The Herd starts now.
Ladies and gentlemen.
Ladies and gentlemen.
Ladies and gentlemen. Ladies and gentlemen.
You guys can laugh at me all you want.
This is The Herd.
Oh, yeah.
The Herd.
With Colin Cowherd.
I'm setting the tone.
Best show on radio. This is The Herd.
Broadcasting live from Los Angeles. The Herd with Colin Cowherd starts now.
Oh, it is a Friday. A very, very interesting Friday. Live in Los Angeles, it's The Herd. Wherever you may be, however you may be listening, thanks for making us part of your day. J-Max Dallas Mavericks. He was on this team at Christmas. as he was unwrapping presents. Mavericks dancing in his head. They are now in the NBA Finals. Something to behold last night.